Alright. Hey YouTube, this is Steve again, showing another video here. And yes, that's a $1 legal dollar bill. I don't know if I'm supposed to show it like that or not. I don't think it really matters. Anyway, this video is to show the one time I do dabble into nitro as opposed to electric. Back in 2002, I decided I wanted to build the world's smallest functioning radio-controlled gas-powered RC car, and it works. So this here is a full one-off custom. This is long before I had CNC equipment, aluminum chassis, just it's two-wheel drive, so the rear wheels work here. It has a worm gear drive system right here. So what you just turn the once the clutch bell engages, it rotates the rear tires through a worm gear system. What it is, it gives it like a 32-to-1 gear reduction without using a bunch of gears. So I had to develop my very own clutch system. The clutch inside of there is the size of a dime. Okay, I had to design that myself and have it all machined. This is again before I had my own machine shop abilities. So there's a clutch bell right there. You can see my finger for reference. There's a flywheel with the clutch attached to the Cox .020. Not a Cox 049, but a Cox 020, which is super small. You can see compared to my finger how tiny the head is. Custom made heatsink head. There's the batteries for the receiver. This has no suspension. It has a servo for a throttle. It has an exhaust throttle, okay? Not an intake throttle, but an exhaust throttle. So if I had actually fuel in a glow plug igniter, I could run this thing right now. So you have to bump start it with a Dremel. So if a Dremel come in, I bump start it with a rubber wheel, okay? And then what happens is there's an exhaust collector ring. It's hard to catch in the video, but these engines have ports where the exhaust exits 360 degrees, basically. The exhaust ports spews fuel, the exhaust all the way around everywhere. So what I wanted to do was collect that, because these are not throttled motors. These are wide open throttle, just designed just to run wide open for control line airplanes. But I wanted to throttle it, so I designed this restrictor, which is sealed here, has a tube that goes to a collector, hits this chamber here, and starts blocking it off slowly. So as you slow down and start blocking and choking it down, the idle will reduce to the point where the engine will run, and yet it'll still sit right here and idle. It's really cool. And when you give it the gas, it opens up the throttle, opens up, moves the servo, and it starts accelerating. But you can drive it like any other gas-powered car. The difference is it's super tiny and super small. Like I said, there's my own home-built steering system I did back in the day, again, before I had any good equipment. So anyhow, that's a pretty cool little truck I thought I'd share on YouTube. I believe it's the world's smallest at the time. 2002, I don't know anybody else making a full-function RC car that can idle and then throttle away with a clutch. Like I said, mainly clutch and throttle, mainly being the two pieces that I had to invent to make this thing happen. And then, of course, fit it onto a super small chassis. So hopefully you're enjoying that video. Again, no suspension, but these are really soft tires. And then I have one more video coming up showing another project, magazine article on that truck right there. But I'll shoot a separate video for that. Thanks.